This is my professional video equipment. This is a $3,000 camera. Around me are $2,000 worth of lights, and this is my $2,000 worth laptop where I edit in Adobe After Effects. That's a software used in Hollywood. But when I'm making TikTok videos, I'm not using any of this. I'm using just my phone. I shoot and edit videos inside the TikTok app, and there's a good reason for that. This way my videos will blend in the overall TikTok aesthetics, because ugly and raw sells, but polished and perfect doesn't. That's how TikTok culture works. Now, I know some of you can't really understand this, especially people from the professional world of marketing like photographers or designers. But trust me, this has been confirmed by A/B test countless times. Think about this for a moment. Would you rather believe a testimonial that looks like this? Like someone hired me and put me into an expensive studio to tell you that this lotion, for example, solved all my face breakouts? Or would you rather believe someone who shoots on their phone with their shaky hands and some trash in the background and some greasy phone camera telling you the same thing as me? That's TikTok. Like, we've been watching TV commercials for decades, and whenever our eyes spot that clarity of picture, perfect lighting, like the perfect setup, our brain just instantly thinks this is an ad and this is fake. And we just skip that. It's the same on TikTok. People will swipe up and all of your efforts are wiped forever. But on TikTok, things work pretty differently. The more raw your video is, people trust you more and your sales will be higher. That is true for graphics and captions as well on TikTok. If you use a fancy, expensive font from your company's brand book, that's fake. People will swipe up. But try to use the default TikTok font with that ugly outline. Everybody's still watching. I mean, if the story is good, of course. Graphics, same story. Try to use some fancy motion graphics like from Adobe After Effects. And guess what the audience says? Swipe up. You're as fake as $3 bill. But try to use some like lo-fi effects from the TikTok app, or maybe the TikTok green screen effect that produces those amateur looking like flickering edges all over your phone. People love it. You look like a real human being telling an honest story, and you're accepted by the TikTok culture. Culture is everything on TikTok, and I'm here to help you blend into that culture. So, a long story short, we are shooting and editing everything with the TikTok app. And since I know a lot of people that just don't know how to make videos with the TikTok app, today I want to present you with a short course where you'll learn just that. Welcome to the TikTok shooting and editing crash course by Mini. You're going to see every little detail, every button I touch on the screen, and in this process you'll learn how all technical features of the app work, and in the future you'll be able to make anything you want by yourself. Even if you have other people that are making TikToks for you, you should be aware of these technical things because it will help you come up with ideas that are aligned with the preferences of the TikTok audience. So let's start with the most basic things on how to use the app. The most common question I get is, how do I even make a video on TikTok? So let's start here. We're gonna make a video of me showing my 3 favorite books for startups. My hook will be, if you want to build a profitable startup, you need to read these books. Then I'm gonna show those books and end with a sentence, how many of these have you read? So let's start doing it on TikTok. Okay, so open the TikTok app, click on this plus button, and then click on the camera option in the bottom corner. Then you can enhance your video by clicking on enhance button, and here you can smooth your face by dragging the slider up like right or left. You can whiten your teeth, you can contour your face, You can change your lipstick color and change your eyeshadow color too. Let me just turn this eyeshadow off. I don't like it. Okay, there are 3 options for duration of our video. I have 15 seconds, 60 seconds, and 3 minutes. Right now I'm gonna choose 3 minutes because I don't know how long this video is gonna be. So I'm going on 3 minutes. Now I'm gonna put my phone on the desk and I'm gonna use this candle, which will be my tripod for this video. I'm gonna put it here. Now, the important thing when we're shooting a video is to consider that we need to have this space for text, and this side is going to be occupied with the with all of the profile picture and icon for commenting and liking. So try to avoid putting like important things here and also here. That's the rule. Like whatever you're shooting, shoot it in the middle of the screen. So right now I'm in the middle of the screen, and that's the only thing you need to remember. Okay, I'm gonna click on this timer because it will give me 3 seconds to prepare for shooting, and it will automatically start recording after 3 seconds, so I don't have to press the record button on the screen by myself. When I'm ready, I'm gonna click start countdown, and I'm gonna hear the sound when it starts recording. So let me just prep the books, okay. And my hook: if you want to build a profitable startup, you need to read these books. I'm gonna say it really fast because I need to hook people. If you want to build a profitable startup, you need to read these books. Okay, I'm ready. If you want to build a profitable startup, you need to read these books. Okay? Stop recording. Now we're gonna record each book separately, and I'm not gonna say anything, just to make a short video of every book. So taking my phone, and I'm just flipping the camera. Okay. So the first book, okay, the most important rule, clean the camera. If you see it's messy, clean the camera. I'm gonna clean the camera. So I'm holding this book in my hand, and the only thing I'm gonna do, I'm gonna hit the record button when I'm ready and release it when I'm done with shooting. I'm just gonna hold it for a few seconds to show the book, and I'm not gonna talk or anything. I drag the slider up to zoom in and zoom out. Okay, next book. Hold, zoom in, zoom out. Okay, and now this one. Start, hold, zoom in, zoom out. Okay, so that's it with the books. Now I'm just gonna make a short video of these books on the table from flat lay perspective. So repeat the same thing. Press the record button when I'm ready, show the books, and release it. Okay? And now it's me again, just to show, just to tell them to write me in the comments how many of these books have they read. So I'm just gonna shoot myself again and show like this. It's gonna there's gonna be a text telling them write in the comments. So again, timer, 3 seconds, start countdown. And that's it. First thing I'm gonna do, I'm gonna click on adjust clips. Turn my volume up and click on my first video. If you want to build a profitable startup, you need to read these books. Okay, So this is where I ended the sentence. These books. So this is where the video should end. Okay, so now I trimmed this part. Okay, look, this part. So this part, I'm gonna trim it. These books. And that's it. Now I'm gonna save and add the text. Okay, so now I'm gonna click on this text icon and write something like 3 startup books you must read right now, and add emojis. Okay, so now I'm using this default TikTok font, which is the first font, and I don't recommend using any other fonts. As you can see, you have a few other options, but this one is the most recognizable and most common used, so I only recommend you to use the first default font. There are a few options if you want to outline the font. Just click on this, as you can see, the white box with an A on it. Click on it once to have an outline on your text. Click twice to have this background on your text, and click 3 times to have a transparent background on your text. I'm gonna click twice and change the color. So if I want to change the color, just click on the color I'd like. So this is the color I want, and when I'm done, I'm gonna just hit done and adjust this by, as you can see, just by moving my fingers. Okay, so here is gonna be my hook. Click on the text and now set duration. Wait, set duration. So now I have this slider to set duration of my text. So where I want my text to start showing and where I want it to end. I want it to end before showing the first book, so here, and I want it to start at the beginning of the video. So it will look like this. Now I'm gonna click on text and write the name of the first book. Just a moment. So it's The Hard Thing About Hard Things by Ben Horowitz. And now I'm clicking on the box and I'm clicking done. So I'm dragging my fingers just to make it smaller or bigger. Okay, this looks good. Wait, let me position it. And now I'm going to set duration again when this scene appears until this scene ends. And then I'm going to wait for it to show again to add text-to-speech options so that TikTok voice will read what I said. Okay, text-to-speech. And I'm gonna just move it a little bit. Okay, well, let's see how it looks like.
If you want to build a profitable startup, you need to read these books. The Hard Thing About Hard Things by Ben Horowitz.
Okay, so now I'm gonna do the same thing again. Click on text and write the name of the second book, which is this. I'm gonna add it and press return or enter here to have visually appealing text. And now I'm gonna tap on it and set duration where this book starts showing until this book ends showing. Okay, and now we're gonna just wait for it to appear again to add the text-to-speech option.
If you want to build a profitable startup, you need to read these books. The Hard Thing About Hard Things by Ben Horowitz.
Text-to-speech.
The Almanac of Naval from Eric Jorgensen. Startup, you need to read these books. The Hard Thing About Hard Things by Ben Horowitz. The Almanac of Naval.
Edit, and this is gonna sound better just like this. Okay, and now 0 to 1.
If you want to build a profitable startup, you need to read these books. The Hard Thing About Hard Things by Ben Horowitz. The Almanac of Naval.
I just want to add Naval's last name. So I'm gonna wait for it to show up again.
Hard Thing About Hard Things by Ben Horowitz. The Almanac of Naval.
Edit of Naval Ravikant. Okay. Now we need to.
Profitable startup, you need to read these books. The Hard Thing About Hard Things by Ben Horowitz.
Okay, text-to-speech.
The Almanac of Naval Ravikant.
Okay, and 0 to 1 from Peter Thiel. Text-to-speech. Set duration. Okay.
Peter Thiel. If you want to build a profitable startup, you need to read these books. The Hard Thing About Hard Things by Ben Horowitz. The Almanac of Naval Ravikant. 0 to 1 from Peter Thiel.
Okay, now text. How many of these have you
Profitable startup, you need to read these. The Hard Thing
So-
About Hard Things by Ben Horowitz.
enter, edit, add one smiley, emoji, press this twice and add the black background, set duration. And we're gonna add text-to-speech. This scene.
Have you read?
Okay. Now at the end, I can voice over my own voice instead of TikTok voice doing it for me. So I can say here, I can say, tell me in the comments. Tell me in the comments. Okay. And I'm gonna write
The Hard Thing About Hard Things by Ben Horowitz. The Almanac of Naval Ravikant. 0 to 1 from Peter Thiel. How many of these have you read? Tell me in the comments. If you want to build a profitable startup, you need to read these books.
so we're done. If you want to build a profitable startup, you need to read these books.
The Hard Thing About Hard Things by Ben Horowitz. The Almanac of Naval Ravikant. 0 to 1 from Peter Thiel. How many of these have you read?
Tell me in the comments. Effects are a huge part of TikTok, and I'm gonna show you how to use them. When you open the camera, you have this green box in the bottom left corner with a tagline effects. Click on it, and then you see the most recent and the most popular effects in the moment. But I want you to click on this first effect, which is green screen, and that's one of the most popular effects on TikTok. We're gonna make a video of me reading the Elon Musk's tweet when he said he's gonna buy Coca-Cola and bring the cocaine back in for a joke, because that's a hot topic right now in the moment when I'm making this lesson. And then after that, I'm gonna make a reaction as I'm a Coca-Cola employee or someone from Coca-Cola reading that and spilling the Coca-Cola on my shirt. So let me show you how to do that. First, I'm going to screenshot his entire tweet. Okay, and then I'm gonna Google Coca-Cola headquarters. Okay. I'm gonna save this photo, and then I'm gonna crop it in my gallery to make it fit into TikTok's format, like that. Okay, now I'm back into the TikTok app, and then I'm tapping on this effects button. I'm clicking on this recent screenshot from my gallery, and now it's behind me. Okay, then I'm going to click 60 seconds time limit because I know this video is not gonna last long. And when I'm ready, I'm gonna click on timer. I'm gonna press start countdown, and when the countdown starts, I'm just gonna read Elon's tweet. Next, I'm buying Coca-Cola to put the cocaine back in. Okay, and now click on the effects again, click on the Coca-Cola picture, and timer again. Let me just, okay, timer again. 3 seconds. Now I'm pretending to reading and then still reading. Okay. And then we're going to edit this video. Press on this check mark and adjust clip. Next, I'm buying Coca-Cola to put the cocaine back in. Okay, adjust this clip. Trim it. And that's about it. Next, I'm buying Coca-Cola to put the cocaine back in. I'm gonna add one sound. Here are some recommended sounds. I also have some favorite sounds which I saved. I'm gonna show you how to save them later. This is one of the trending sounds right now, so I'm gonna use it. Okay, and then I'm gonna click on the volume. Original sound is gonna be 200% and edit sound 20%, for example. Next I'm buying Coca-Cola to put the Coke in that can. Next I'm buying Coca-Cola. And that's it. Okay, so this example was nothing much, but I just wanted to show you how to use this green screen effect. And you can use any other effect you see in this effects panel when you open it in this way. Just tap on it and start recording. You also saw how to trim clips, to add text, to add sounds, and to do those magic editing things. So I guess I'll see you in the next lesson.